Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got some fall reading recommendations for you. Alright, so today's recommendation is a little all over the place. We've got a little bit of everything. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. Alright, the first book I have for a fall recommendation is Yagi the Bookshop Goat. This is just a really cute queer manga. This one is 18 plus, so please be aware of that before diving into this. This is following Yagi, who is a goat shifter. And he just wants to be able to work in a bookshop, which nobody will let him do because goats tend to eat paper, and that is not desirable when working in an environment that is completely comprised of books. But then we have Okami, who is our other main character who happens to own a bookshop and lets Yagi work in the bookstore because Yagi has this ability to be able to eat paper and like feel the emotions coming off the paper, so he can tell you exactly what a book is about, whether it's romance or mystery thriller or something, or even paper that people have written on, to see the emotions that was written onto the paper, and that helps Yagi be a really good bookseller. And Okami wants that for his shop, and it's really sweet and cute, and it's a little bit of a romance. Like I said, it is 18 plus, so please be aware of that before going in, but it's just really sweet and like perfect for all of the little bookworms out there who dream of working at a bookstore. Next up, I'd like to recommend Unhinged. This is the first book in the Necessary Evils series. This one is very like a dark romance. This is following Adam Mulvaney, who is the youngest son of a billionaire who kind of took in all of these kids that were diagnosed with psychopathy to raise them to be better than their instincts tell them to be. This is also following Noah, who just wants to get revenge on the person that killed his dad, and it devolves into a whole lot from there. This one is just a really great like kickoff for fall if you're looking for a dark romance. This is definitely the one to go to. This one does have a lot of trigger warnings, so please check the author's website for those before diving in. Okay, next up I would like to recommend Fangs. This is the graphic novel, not the manga. This is following a vampire and a werewolf as they fall in love. And it's just really sweet. It's told in these small little bite-sized comics, and like it's them falling in love and, you know, having somebody to talk to you about all the things that come with being a mythical creature. It's about having a companion for all of those times when you didn't know you needed somebody to be around, I guess. And it's just a really great book to kick off fall, especially if you're looking for something for spooky season, or, you know, to get into spooky season. This is definitely the one to read. Next up, I'd like to recommend White Trash Warlock. This is the first book in the Adam Binder series. This book series is fantastic. It's action-packed. There's magic, there's family drama, there's a lot of trigger warnings for this book series, so please double check the author's website before diving into this book. This is following Adam Binder, who has the sight, so that means he can see into the Fae realm, the ghost realm. He can see ghosts, all that kind of stuff. He can talk to spirits and that sort of thing. And in this first book, we find out that he was put into a mental institution, and that did not go well. And after he's released, he is going on like this kind of quest to find his dad, or the person who is causing a lot of trouble with the Fae realm, and like creating these objects that will drain other people's magic and killing mythical creatures to get them. And it's just a really interesting story of how family dynamics play into a whole host of other things. And it's just a really, really great book series. Like I said, this one does have a lot of trigger warnings, so please check those before you dive in. And the last book I have for you today is Seance Tea Party. This is about a girl who does not want to grow up. She's not ready to grow up. She's kind of scared of going into a new school, and like she finds this ghost hanging out in the attic of her house who died when she was a young girl, and they become friends and they learn how to grow together. And like it's just such a sweet story. It's not creepy spooky, but it is a little spooky. It's about growing up together and learning to move on and finding your place in the world, and it's so good. And it's just such a sweet story of these two girls bonding and having this friendship that they know will live forever in their memories, but you know, they both have to move on to other things, one to the afterlife and one to make new friends. And it's just a really sweet story about growing up. Alright, so those are some of my fall reading recommendations. What would you guys recommend for a fall read? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button if you haven't already but would like to. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.